Hey folks, the Coros Pace 4 and Garmin Forerunner 165 have become two of the most talked about affordable AMOLED running watches, especially among runners who want lightweight comfort, dependable accuracy, and enough training intelligence without jumping into premium pricing. Although the two watches target the same type of buyer, they approach the formula from very different angles, which ultimately shapes how they perform in daily use and long-term training. Both models originally launched in a similar price bracket, with the Pace 4 marketed at around $249 and the Forerunner 165 sitting close to the same MSRP, though Garmin offers a pricier music variant. On the wrist, the two watches feel surprisingly similar. They are compact, extremely light, and easy to forget about once you start running. Both use crisp AMOLED displays, though Garmin opts for a brighter default level that stands out in sunlight, while Coros deliberately keeps brightness lower to conserve power. Ergonomically, each adopts different philosophy. Garmin sticks to its classic 5-button layout, loved by runners who train in gloves, rain, or sweaty conditions, while Coros mixes a digital crown, a back button, and touch input for a more modern, streamlined feel. The biggest point of separation is GPS accuracy. On paper, Coros holds the technical win with dual-frequency positioning, which taps into 2 satellite bands for greater stability in dense urban streets and heavy forest cover. In practice, reviewers found Garmin's single-band GPS surprisingly competitive in everyday running scenarios, like open roads, parks, and typical suburban routes. Pace 4 only pulls ahead in more extreme signal conditions. For trail runners, marathoners in big cities, or athletes navigating deep canopy, Coros does offer a meaningful accuracy advantage. Heart rate accuracy is another frequently debated category. Garmin's sensor on the Forerunner 165 is well tested, mature, and tends to deliver smoother, more predictable readings during both steady runs and fast intervals. Coros has improved its optical sensor for the Pace 4, but reviewers still noted occasional spikes during high-intensity efforts. In practical terms, Garmin is the safer bet if you rely entirely on wrist-based HR for interval pacing or zone training. Smart features create a more obvious divide. Garmin leans heavily into smartwatch capability, especially in the music version of the 165, which offers offline Spotify and major streaming services, Garmin Pay, and full access to Connect IQ for apps and custom watch faces. Coros takes a much more minimalist, training-first approach. The Pace 4 supports local MP3 storage, but it lacks NFC payments and streaming integrations altogether. What Coros does exceptionally well is training data. Battery life is the category where Coros delivers its knockout punch. For an AMOLED watch, the Pace 4's endurance is remarkable, routinely lasting far longer than the Forerunner 165 in both smartwatch and GPS modes. Real-world reports consistently highlight that Coros squeezes more life out of each charge, making it an ideal partner for runners tackling long-distance blocks, multi-day adventures, or simply anyone who dislikes charging their watch frequently. The Forerunner 165 is perfectly acceptable, typically achieving multiple days of active use, but it cannot match the multi-day resilience of the Pace 4 when push comes to shove. Ultimately, the choice between the Coros Pace 4 and Garmin Forerunner 165 depends on what matters most to you as a runner. The Pace 4 excels as a pure training tool, offering superior battery life, slightly stronger GPS performance in difficult conditions, and a clean, cost-effective ecosystem. It punches above its price class when the priority is athletic value over lifestyle features. In contrast, the Forerunner 165 is a friendlier everyday companion, especially in the music edition, delivering smoother heart rate accuracy, better smart features, mobile payments, streaming support, and a well-established app ecosystem. With discounts often in its favor, it becomes an especially compelling option for newer runners or those who want a more complete smartwatch experience. Thanks for watching. What do you think about the new comparison? Write your opinion in the comments. Have a nice day and God bless you.